It was an incredibly interesting show. First of all, I looked around and the amount of women who were wearing this season's Dior was really significant, especially like the football lace-up the sides and some of his vivid color. And Raf has really been setting up this code.
Bold, beautiful, confident, uncompromising Raf. You know, he kind of brings a whole fresh interpretation into what it means to be a modern woman. He doesn't really skimp on glamour, but he makes it functional, and he's very conscious of women needing to move in every aspect of their life. And I thought it was really refreshing.
What Raf is doing for Dior is so strong. He has a very, very clear point of view, and you can just see how he's influencing other designers at the moment and how he's really bringing renewed vitality and credibility to the brand.
The words that come to mind are couture light, meaning that we saw a lot of the similar silhouettes and shapes that we saw in couture. We saw the cosmonaut jumpsuits, we saw the 18th century coats with the sleeves cut off. We saw a lot of things that maybe we couldn't afford in couture, but maybe more of us can afford in ready-to-wear.
What I loved is he was really going into the history of the jacket. And I feel like he went maybe back even to 18th century. You saw it in the volume of some of the skirts, almost as if they were bustled back. And I feel like it was a bit of a study on how history builds on itself. And so it almost went from 18th century details to Victorian, the way they were cut away on the sides, the small buttons, almost the white high night shirts that were worn under the clothing at that time. Then I saw a bit of the quintessential 70s jacket. The bar jacket is very important to the heritage of the house, and he's just building on history. I loved how he peppered it with these very delicate feminine flowers.
Talking about heritage, Raf keeps going into the skin and the DNA of the Dior brand, but this time maybe he went a little farther, because he didn't stop at the bar jacket. He really looked like the history of dressing and court dressing in particular. He looked at this incredible jacket, I think, from the 15th century, 16th century, and created something that is very wearable and very light. I love his play on fabrics. He's touching one of the great themes of this season, something that is very much in popular culture at large, the dialogue between antiquity and modernity.
Then he even had the girls walking with shorts, with t-shirts, but then again with these flyaway coats. And I also think that this great eclecticism, the mix of things that feel more sophisticated and beautiful back to something which is actually sporty, it makes dressing really become interesting. When it's literal, we all go, been there, done that. And so it's what kind of wakes us up again.